Frank Martin just passed a tough test with Jackson Marinez. Short notice fight, and Marinez isn't an easy style. But Marinez, it's sort of a mixed bag with Marinez, right? Marinez was coming off of a 17-month layoff, so you should be able to take advantage of a guy like that. But Marinez, here's the good. I thought he beat Rolly Romero in 2020. So he's a good fighter. I feel like he only had one real loss coming into this fight to Comey. But here's the thing, Comey, Marinez is a good barometer fighter because he's been in there with other guys. So Comey had a much easier time with him in the last fight, knocked him out in 6 rounds. Frank Martin had some issues tonight. Frank Martin, I felt through 8 rounds, the fight was even on my scorecard. I thought the scorecards, official scorecards, came out a little too wide. But it didn't matter anyway because Frank Martin won the 9th round 10-8. And after he floored Marinez at the end of the 9th round, the fight was effectively over because Marinez never recovered. And Frank Martin, to his credit, got the stoppage. He really turned it up from the 7th round on. But I felt like Marinez still got the better of him in the 8th round. So when it comes to Martin, 16-0 at this point, and we're basically just going off the eye test up to this point. But Marinez is a good guy where you start to, a good type of opponent where you start to get an idea of who a Frank Martin is when he steps up against Marinez. Because of fights before, right? Marinez, I felt he beat Rolly Romero, but I felt like Comey had his way with him. So with Frank Martin, I think the deficiencies that he needs to work on is he gets hit a good bit too much. And that's why Marinez was put in here on short notice, right? Marinez only 7 knockouts in his career. Not a big puncher. He's just not a big puncher. But he was landing at will with Frank Martin. So you say, did Frank Martin just not respect his power? I don't think that was it. I think Marinez was able to get off his shots, was leading, was thwarting Frank Martin's activity, which is usually higher than it was tonight. And Marinez was landing at will. And that's troubling because going up to the next level, you're going to be in there with bigger punchers. So I worry, is Frank Martin getting hit too much tonight? Will that be the case going forward? Needs to work on the defensive stuff. Also needs to work on the offensive stuff too, because he showed some deficiencies offensively as well against Marinez tonight. Not leading as much, not stepping up his output till the 7th round. His activity wasn't where it usually is in the past. So when he steps up to the next level, will his activity level go down again? So offensively, defensively, things that Frank Martin needs to work on. I mean, you saw in the fight, this Southpaw versus Orthodox, if you're watching their feet, Martin, who was the naturally slower fighter, was still able to get his front foot on the outside of Martin's front foot a bunch and was able to land his lead hand, his power hand more often because of it. So some things Frank Martin needs to work on. So are we nitpicking? Possibly. But all we have to go off of is the eye test. This is the first time Frank Martin has fought, and we've been able to scrutinize some things because he stepped up a bit in this fight. So why not step him up to the top 10 lightweight, see what he can do against those guys?
What are you doing?
Let's do it. God bless.